from there.
Okay, my name is Rosalie Tristan with Valley Interfaith, our leader with Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic Church.
What's been happening today, Rosalie?
We're coming here to the Cameron County Courthouse and let them know that Valley Interfaith is opposing this tax abatement that LNG is requesting. It's very important because LNG is a $1 billion company, and they're coming to one of the lowest economic areas and try to get these tax abatements from our families here in this area. So it's very, very important that these monies are utilized in the correct way, and then realizing what these companies bring to the area. They want to provide 80 jobs for $374 million, so it doesn't kind of make sense. So it's
Say that again.
They're offering they're wanting to take $374 million from this community, Cameron County, for 80 jobs. So that's very, very important, because if you add those 80 jobs to the millions of dollars they're getting, it doesn't really mean much for our community.
Is that $374 million over so many years?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years. So we're concerned about that, and we're also concerned about the health side of it, the respiratory problems that it can occur in this community with that type of a manufacturing company here, the fuel fossil company here in the area. And especially here by the water, by the Port Isabel, we've got so many beautiful places here, and then for them to come here in this place, so many places in the world that there is, why do they have to come here? So that's why Valley Interfaith is taking a step with these organizations here and saying no to LNG.
You sort of answered this one by saying that money is only going to create 80 permanent jobs, but what do you say to your critics who argue that without that incentive, these companies wouldn't come to the Rio Grande Valley?
Well, not if they're billion-dollar companies. Why would they want those incentives when they're already a billion-dollar company making billions of dollars? Yeah.
We interviewed Becca Hinojosa a short time ago, and she said when she visited the offices in there and gave that report that her group has produced, the reaction wasn't very favourable, that the commissioners didn't really want to hear her point of view. Has Valley Interfaith reached out to the judge or the county commissioners?
We have not, but we are reaching out today and saying this is not appropriate. We understand what LNG is wanting to do in this community. They already have taken funding from our school districts, and we have been working hard as far as that as well, and keeping an eye on LNG in our school districts. So now they're coming into our counties. So they've got to realize that this community is not going to stand for that.
And going back to the environmental issue, your main concern about LNG here in the Rio Grande Valley?
Yes, we have to. We've got the report that Becca has had, and a lot of the emissions that it's going to let out, and so it's very, very important that our commissioners read that. That I think she said 10 pages. I can't remember. I've read it the other day. But anyway, it's very important that they read that and educate themselves. And that's what happens most of the time when our counties and our cities and our state officials, they're not educating themselves before the plan comes in. They see, yes, we see these jobs coming in, and yes, it's going to be great, but they don't look at the long-term effect into the community.
Rosalie Tristan, Valley Interfaith, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I just want to ask the commissioners to make sure that they before they make the decision, that they hold them accountable and of what's going on. Because say, for instance, the admission of what it's going to, do we have enough people here to monitor that? So it's going to be harder on the city if they have to realize what actually is going to do to our community. So, yes.
Thank you so much for today's interview.
Yes.